Horner, age 19. Ms. Horner opposes this petition. It has already been legally established that Mr. Stratton is the father of Ms. Horner's baby. Testifying for him is his sister, Nicole Stratton.
All right, thank you, Ms. Page. Ms. Reese, may I hear your opening statement, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Jeffrey Stratton is deeply in love with Varda Horner. They grew up together and had always planned that someday they'd marry. But before this happened, they engaged in intimate sexual relations. Afterwards, out of fear and confusion, Varda Horner cried rape. But a previous court case determined that no rape actually occurred. However, as a result of their intimacy, Varda is now pregnant with Jeffrey's child. Out of love and responsibility, Jeffrey has once again proposed marriage, but Varda has spurned him. She told him that he would never set eyes on his own child. Now, this cruelty must not be allowed, and Mr. Stratton must be granted his proper paternal visitation rights.
Thank you, Ms. Reese. Mr. Dunlap.
Your Honor, Varda Horner has been terrorized by Jeffrey Stratton for the last 2 years. Yes, when they were children, they played at being sweethearts, but as they reached high school age, they grew apart. Varda attempted to establish her own life and friendships. Enraged and unbalanced, Jeffrey sexually forced himself on her.
Move to strike, Your Honor. Mr. Stratton has already been cleared of all charges of sexual assault.
Motion is granted. Strike Mr. Dunlap's last remark, please, Dana.
Your Honor, regardless of the outcome of the previous court action, my client feels she was raped. And Your Honor, she should not be forced to live in fear for herself and her child. Jeffrey Stratton is seriously disturbed. He refuses to accept the fact that Varda wants him out of her life. He follows her, he keeps her under surveillance, and he terrorizes her at every turn with his irrational, obsessive love. To grant him visitation rights would be handcuffing Varda to a madman. Your Honor, we ask that you act to keep Varda and her unborn child safe and free.
All right, Mr. Dunlap, thank you very much. Ms. Reese, present your first witness, please.
I call Jeffrey Stratton.
Very well. Mr. Stratton, please remember that you are under oath, sir. Right up here.
Thanks for staying with me, Leroy. I know this is bad.
Baby, we're in this together. We'll be far away from here before you know it. Don't worry.
Go ahead, Ms. Reese.
Jeffrey, how long have you known Varda Horner?
I can't remember when I didn't know her. We grew up together. So you see, our families lived on the same block, and we were always in and out of each other's houses and lives.
Generally, what was the nature of your relationship with the defendant?
We were in love, and I always looked out for her in the neighborhood and at school. You see, she's just so innocent and so vulnerable. Besides, she was my girl.
At what point in your relationship did you become sexually intimate?
About 7 months ago. So I wanted to wait till we were married, but I could tell Varda was getting restless. She kept teasing me. She kept saying, a woman needs to feel just how much her man wants her. And then she started hanging out with a lot of guys at school who don't respect her. I thought I was going to lose her, so one night I just didn't hold back like I usually do, that's all.
How did Varda's behavior toward you change after that?
She went sort of crazy. She accused me of raping her. She had brought me to trial, but the jury could see that she was lying. But that doesn't matter to me. I still love and respect her with all my heart. And I insist on sharing the blame, Your Honor. I shouldn't have given in to temptation.
How did you react when you were informed that Varda was pregnant with your child?
I was so happy. It was like a sign from God that what we had done was meant to be. I told Varda I forgave her everything and that we should do the right thing and get married.
How did she respond to your proposal?
She refused to give up this rape business. She said she never wanted to see me again and that the child was hers and not mine. Anybody can see how ridiculous that is. We made that baby together out of love. We should raise it together. You can't keep a baby from his father. You shouldn't even try.
Mr. Stratton, if this court grants you visitation rights, how do you intend to involve yourself with your child?
Well, our child. First of all, I intend to support Varda and the baby. I have a regular job at a men's clothing store, so they'll never go without. And I want to spend as much time as I can visiting, making sure that the baby knows that he or she is the result of a great, great love.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Very well, Mr. Dunlop, cross-examine.
Yes, Mr. Stratton. Is this letter familiar to you?
Yes, but...
Defense Exhibit A, Your Honor, a letter written by the defendant to Mr. Stratton nearly 2 years ago. Would you describe the contents of the letter, please?
But it's all out of context. You see, Varda and I, we had a little spat. Afterwards, she wrote me this letter, but it was written in anger. I knew better than to take it seriously.
Oh, I see. Well, allow me. She writes, "You're scaring me, Jeffrey. I think you must have a mental problem. I've told you over and over to leave me alone. I am not your girl. If you tell people that, you're lying. Don't call, don't come over. I don't want you to bother me anymore." You didn't take this seriously?
You don't know Varda like I do. Sometimes she says things she doesn't mean.
Oh, I see. And as for the spat that you referred to, didn't you physically beat a boy who was walking Varda home from school?
He had his arms all over her. See, Varda doesn't know when guys are trying to take advantage of her. That's why I look out for her.
By parking your car in front of her house every night? And by following her every place she goes, even to the corner store?
There's lots of crazy people around here. You can't be too careful.
Mr. Stratton, a woman tells you she wants nothing more to do with you. She refuses to see you. She even files rape charges against you, and still you don't get the message. What more does this poor woman have to do to get you to leave her alone?
You don't understand. I love Varda, and I know she loves me too. Maybe she's a little confused right now, but she'll come around, and when she does, I'll be waiting with open arms. Varda, stop all this nonsense and come home with me now. I love you. I'll never stop loving you.
Promotional consideration has been paid by the following. Actifed, the full prescription strength medicine that helps relieve the stuffy, drippy misery of a head cold. For effective relief, take Actifed.
At last, Alpine Lace, fat-free and low cholesterol singles made with real cheese. You mean I can eat cheese products again? New, free and lean.
Sierra's Cricket on the Hearth, an insert tested in major zero-clearance fireplaces or installs freestanding. Closer to combustibles than many wood stoves. From Sierra.
Welcome to Sac County, Iowa. We've grown Jolly Time popcorn here for 78 years. You won't find any fancy debutantes or Hollywood types here. Just good people, like you and me. Same goes for Jolly Time popcorn. It's all natural, no preservatives, nothing artificial, just good popcorn. Good things grow naturally in Sac County. And there's nothing Hollywood about that. Jolly Time. Popcorn the way nature intended.
I hate having to clean twice. Spray cleaner for the grease. Then glass cleaner for the streaks the spray left.
Don't clean it twice. Cinch it once. New Cinch is the first cleaner that gets both the grease and the streaks. Glass cleaner can't always get the grease, and spray cleaners can leave streaks. Either way, you'd have to clean twice. But New Cinch gets the grease without leaving streaks. New Cinch from Spick and Span. Don't clean it twice. Cinch it once.
The minute I saw it, I knew it was me. It was the way I wanted everything to be, even my hair. That's why I like Nice and Easy. It's natural-looking hair color that makes my hair just a shade warmer, a shade sexier. You can't find more natural-looking hair color. No wonder more women choose it. Nice and Easy, the natural-looking hair color from Clairol. It's a shade more me.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest, Velveeta shells and cheese. It's the creamiest, the dreamiest. Forget the powder, please. Only we taste like this. Velveeta makes it the creamiest. Velveeta shells and cheese.
MacGyver is stalled while moving a truckload of unstable explosives. All he needs is a ballpoint pen. MacGyver unscrews the pen, takes out the spring, wraps it around the linkage, and presto, the truck starts right up. MacGyver, what'll he do next? Weeknights at 7 and 11.
Wednesday night is World Premiere Movie Night on USA.
On USA.
For Charlie Robinson, there's only one place to go.
Oh my God, he's heading for the gorge.
Stephen Bauer. Need a ride? Drive Like Lightning, a USA World Premiere movie. Tonight at 9, 8 Central. On Counter-Strike.
There'll be nothing about this case that will be simple.
Secrecy.
Could spend another 20 years trying to prove who killed Kennedy.
Murder.
He's dead.
Conspiracy.
Would be satisfying to put history straight.
Where will it end? Counter-Strike, an all-new episode on USA. Saturday at 6.
You may begin, Counselor.
Nicole, how long have you known Varda Horner?
All my life. We're the same age and we went through school together. Varda used to be my best friend.
Over the years, did Varda ever talk to you about her feelings towards Jeffrey?
She could never talk about anything else. Isn't Jeffrey cute? Isn't he wonderful? She'd sit in class writing Mrs. Varda Stratton over and over in her notebook. She even told everybody she was getting married the day after she graduated high school.
Was there ever a time when Varda and Jeffrey didn't get along?
Well, when we got into high school, all of a sudden, Varda started acting different. See, all these guys started coming on to her, and she played it for all it was worth. But she really wanted Jeffrey. See, she told me she was just leading those guys on to make Jeffrey jealous. But then when she finally got what she wanted, she cried rape.
Well, why do you think Varda is so determined to deny your brother a relationship with his baby?
Isn't it obvious? She doesn't want to admit that Jeffrey didn't rape her. She might lose Leroy if he found out the truth. But there's a baby to think about, and that baby needs its father.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Mr. Dunlap?
Yeah. Miss Stratton, the events you described, the wedding plans, Varda writing her married name, how old were you when all this was going on?
It was always going on, ever since we were little kids.
And that's an important distinction. After all, the games of children are quite different from the decisions of an adult, aren't they?
Yeah, but she was still doing it when she was 17.
Oh? Well, wasn't that about the same time that Varda gave you a large box of gifts that Jeffrey had given her and asked you to return them for her?
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it. I didn't want to get involved. I mean, their relationship was their business.
Oh, you didn't want to get involved? Or was it that your former best friend, Varda, had outgrown both you and your brother, and you were frantically jealous about it?
Jealous? That's stupid. I don't need Varda as a friend. I've got lots of friends.
Yes, but only one brother. And heaven help anyone who hurts him. Right, Nicole? No further questions.
Very well, sir. You may step down, Miss Stratton. Thank you very much. Ms. Reese, have you anything further?
No, Your Honor. The plaintiff rests.
Very well. Mr. Dunlap, your first witness, please.
I call Varda Horner.
Very well, sir. Ms. Horner, let me remind you...
Try not to be too rough on her. She's kind of fragile right now.
Understand that?
I don't want you to upset her.
All right. Go ahead, Counselor.
Varda, between the day that you wrote that letter and the night that Jeffrey had sexual relations with you, how much time elapsed?
Almost 2 years. Jeffrey gave that letter back to me. You can see on the bottom of it he scrawled, "Don't worry." Well, I thought that meant he understood, and for a while he acted real nice, like we could just be friends. But then after a few months, he started up again like nothing had happened.
Now, how did Jeffrey behave during that time?
Just like crazy. He'd already graduated, but he'd sneak on campus during the day and follow me to my classes. Then he'd follow me home, but he'd never talk to me or look me in the eye. I'd get phone calls from him every night. I'd hang up, he'd call back. I'd scream at him to leave me alone, and he'd just laugh.
Anything else?
Yes, lots of things. Like when I started work. I didn't tell him, Nicole, or anyone where. But the second day that I was there, I found a note on my car that said, "I'll always find you, and I'll always love you." I was scared.
Varda, how was Jeffrey able to get close enough to you to have sexual relations with you?
One night, it was raining, and my car wouldn't start. Jeffrey was in the parking lot, and he offered to drive me home. Like an idiot, I accepted. And later they used that against me in the trial, just because I was too tired to walk home in the rain. I wish I had. I wish I'd caught pneumonia and died.
What happened in the car?
He seemed normal. He said he wanted to talk. I thought, well, okay. Maybe if we had to talk like friends, I could finally make him understand that I just didn't love him anymore. So, we drove around talking. And suddenly, he pulled the car into this alley and started acting real strange.
How do you mean?
He had this sort of glazed look in his eyes, and he was talking about our wedding and our honeymoon. I tried to get out of the car, but he pushed me down into the seat, and I don't care what anyone says, he raped me.
Move to strike,
He
Your
ripped
Honor.
my clothes off.
Your Honor.
The motion is granted. Miss Horner?
Your Honor, I didn't want to have sex with him, and he knew it. He's crazy. When he was finished, he thanked me for such a beautiful experience. I just wanted to die. He hurt me, and he acted like nothing had happened.
We will return to the judge.
In Switzerland, Ricola has been soothing sore throats and relieving coughs naturally for over 60 years. Ricola is a blend of 10 organically grown alpine herbs and natural flavors, providing pleasant-tasting natural relief. Ricola, the natural choice for soothing sore throats and relieving coughs naturally.
Times are tough. Here's how you could be $1,000 richer within the next 5 days.
Hi, I'm Monty Hall. Now you can play Let's Make a Deal with me just by calling 1-900-860-4332. I'm giving away $1,000 in cash instantly, right now, along with $20, $50, and $200 in other cash prizes. So don't just sit there watching other people win big prizes. Call 1-900-860-4332.
When you win, you'll get your money within 5 working days. $2.95 per minute, average call 4 minutes.
Across the world, phones are ringing. Who's calling?
Hello, Mom.
People who have the AT&T Reach Out World plan. They're saving an average of 20% on calls to friends and family in over 50 countries and areas.
The phone bill?
Even if you spend only $12 a month on international calls, you'll save on your calls to Mexico, Canada, across the Atlantic, or the Pacific. Dial 1-800-822-1148. Then go ahead and call, and the longer you talk, the more you'll save. The low $3 monthly fee gives you over 120 hours a week to save. You'll even get a state-to-state discount. Across America, people are signing up for the AT&T Reach Out World plan. Because with these savings and all the quality and service you expect from AT&T, it's our best value in international calling. Sign up now.
Varda, after that night, how did Jeffrey behave toward you?
The next day, he sent me flowers. Then he phoned. My mom answered, and he told her to ask me if I'd picked out our wedding date. She told him the only thing I'd picked out was a lawyer and that I was charging him with rape. Well, that shut him up for a while. But after the trial, after I lost, it all started over again.
How? What did he do after the trial?
Well, he took out an ad in the newspaper saying that he was the legal father of my child and that he would be responsible for any debts I incurred. Well, I called the newspaper up and told them that they had to stop that ad. They said that he was within his legal rights. I mean, why are there all these laws to protect him and none to protect me?
Ms. Horner, the law protects everybody. And I assure you that I'll base my decision based on the law and on the testimony I hear today. Go ahead, Counselor.
Now, Varda, once you discovered you were pregnant, you could have had an abortion, but you didn't. Why?
Well, I thought about it. I even made an appointment at a clinic. But after talking to them, I knew I couldn't do it. I mean, this baby shouldn't just die just because I suffered. Besides, Leroy was there to help me. We had been together for about a year before Jeffrey attacked me. Most guys would have taken off. Leroy didn't. He stood by me and my baby.
And how do you plan to take care of your baby once it's born?
First off, Leroy and I are getting married.
Varda, you know you don't mean that. Mr. Stratton, be quiet.
Yes, I do, Jeffrey. Leroy's applied for a job in Seattle where he'll manage his own store. We'll be fine, but only if I can get that crazy man out of my life once and for all. I can't go on living this nightmare. Please help me, please.
Thank you, Varda. No further questions.
Very well, sir. Ms. Reese, cross-examine.
We have to rethink this. Maybe she has to be put in her place. She's acting crazy. You do whatever you have to do.
Counselor.
Miss Horner, you have made a point of telling this court that you considered your sexual encounter with Jeffrey Stratton to be an act of rape, but a jury in a previous trial found him innocent of rape. Now, how do you explain this?
I still don't understand it. Somehow they used the law against me.
Perhaps it's because you couldn't deny the numerous times that you tried to seduce him.
Seduce him?
What about the time that your parents found you naked in Jeffrey's pup tent at a slumber party?
I was only 12. We were just playing.
A very mature 12. And Jeffrey was 14.
We were just playing.
And so you spent about 7 years playing your little games with Jeffrey until you finally teased and taunted him once too often. Is there any doubt in your mind that Jeffrey is the father of your child?
I wish to God there was, but no, he's the father.
And he has made every attempt to demonstrate that he wants to be a responsible parent, both emotionally and financially.
He's a crazy man. I don't want my baby to have a crazy father.
That is an hysterical and unsubstantiated remark. Perhaps this court is looking in the wrong direction. Perhaps it's not Jeffrey's ability to parent that we should be examining, but yours. I have no further questions.
Your Honor, see, it's happening again. They're blaming me. You've got to help me, please.
Extra Strength Malox Plus, the strongest antacid there is, now comes in extra strength tablets. Stronger than Tums, stronger than Rolaids. New Extra Strength Malox Plus, now in tablets.
It's the strongest, and my stomach tells me it's fast.
In weather this raw, don't take chances with chapped lips. Take Chapstick. Chapstick lip balm is serious medicine, made to help chapped lips heal fast, and healthy lips stay healthy. This winter, don't take chances. Take Chapstick.
You want everything perfect for your baby, and your breast milk is the perfect food. But if you ever need a formula, know that Gerber understands your baby's delicate system. That's why Gerber Baby Formula is patterned after your own milk, to help your baby accept and digest it easily. Talk to your doctor about it. If it doesn't come from you, shouldn't it come from Gerber?
With this certificate, you can trade in any old chair in your home and get $200 toward the purchase of a classic model contour chair.
I traded in my grandchild's old chair.
I found this chair in the basement.
I traded in a beauty like this and got $200 towards my contour.
Trade in any old chair, no matter what its condition, and you'll receive $200 toward the purchase of the classic model contour chair of your choice. Why get a contour? Because contour is the most healthful, relaxing chair ever invented. Adjusts at the touch of a button and features soothing built-in heat and massage. To get full details about contour chairs and this free trade-in certificate through the mail, call me toll-free now.
Call toll-free 1-800-272-5600, 1-800-272-5600. Call toll-free, call 1-800-272-5600. It goes by many names.
I'm afraid to close my eyes.
It comes in many forms.
Where's my son?
It causes many people to die. The Fury, with Kirk Douglas and Amy Irving, on USA. Tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central. A greedy tycoon is dead. His wife had a motive.
Am I a suspect?
So did his mistress.
I was afraid for my life.
Solving this crime could be murder. Silk Stockings, an all-new episode on USA. Sunday night at 9.
Since the question of rape and serial assault was decided in a previous court case, the issue before me today applies strictly to visitation rights for Mr. Stratton with his unborn child. His paternity of that child is uncontested. And on that basis alone, the legal precedents would allow Mr. Stratton to have visitation rights.
Oh, God, no, please, this can't be happening.
Ms. Horner, I'm very sympathetic with your desire to have no further involvement with Mr. Stratton. And to that end, I'm making the following provisions. First of all, Mr. Stratton, you will undergo thorough psychiatric evaluation before the court will even consider the possibility of granting you limited and supervised visitation. Until that evaluation is completed, I am placing a restraining order on you, sir. If you come within 500 feet of Varda Horner or her child, you'll be subject to arrest and imprisonment. Is that clear?
No, that's no good. Varda and I are in love. We're going to be a family. You can't separate us.
You really don't understand, do you, Mr. Stratton? There is nothing to separate. You are not a family. You're simply the biological father of this child.
Your Honor, what if Leroy gets that job in Seattle? Does this mean we can't leave town?
Not at all. You have sole and complete custody of the child, and you're free to go wherever you wish. If Mr. Stratton wishes to exercise any visitation rights, which may eventually be granted to him, he'll have to do so at his own expense.
No, you don't understand. I love Varda.
Mr. Stratton, if you've not heard one word that I've said to you before, hear this. Ms. Horner has clearly stated that she does not love you. Now, your feelings for her are not the court's business, but they are unhealthy and they are unproductive at this time. And I feel strongly that psychiatric therapy is indicated for you. If you're ever to be granted visitation rights, you'll have to prove to me that your concern is for the welfare of the child above all else. And furthermore, that you are free of the obsession you've demonstrated here today. Don't take this lightly, Mr. Stratton. I promise you, sir, that if I learn of one instance of harassment or violation of that restraining order, I'll have you behind bars so fast it'll make your head spin. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Your Honor, thank you. Thank you.
Good luck to you and your child, Miss Horner, and with your marriage as well. I sincerely hope that this ordeal has come to an end for you. That's all. This court stands adjourned.
The college mystery writing class makes the grade in murder. I'm Pierce Brosnan. Don't miss Murder 101, a USA world premiere movie.
Saturday at noon. Now, tempers flare as the legal action continues on Superior Court, next on USA.